Coaster Enthusiast Canon events. Now, I know this video is 2 years late at this point, but it just seemed like such a slam dunk idea that I had to pursue it. But before we begin, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, as it helps me out a lot. Okay, Canon event number 1. Becoming an enthusiast before or during the pandemic. Now, I don't know about y'all, but whenever I talk to other enthusiasts in the parks or online in forums, a majority of them became enthusiasts during the pandemic. To use other coaster YouTubers as examples to show this, Coastoons became an enthusiast during the pandemic, along with a slightly smaller YouTuber, Andrew Platt. Now, obviously, I'm missing some names there because those are just two enthusiasts, and as I've said, there's a larger variety who became enthusiasts during the pandemic. But those are two channels that I quite enjoy who became enthusiasts during the pandemic. Also, if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you'll know that I became an enthusiast during the pandemic as well. I explained that fully in my A Tribute to Roller Coasters video, which if you haven't checked out, you really should. But this obviously isn't a canon event for everyone, but it's weird that so many people became enthusiasts when all the parks were closed. Maybe being separated from the parks caused people to fall more deeply in love with them. Number 2, falling in love with one coaster really hard. Like, I mean really hard. Usually it's your first really big coaster, and because you finally conquer it, you go deep into obsession with it. For me, it was Iron Gwazi, and I made about 5,000 TikToks, it feels like, and YouTube shorts about the coaster. However, eventually your obsession with your favorite ride goes away, maybe in about 6 months, and you actually start analyzing rides and find your true number 1. Velocicoaster. Did I just ruin my video on the Velocicoaster versus Iron Gwazi debate? Yes. Yes, I did. But that's okay. Canon event number 3 is obsessively watching POVs and park review videos. Now, we've all been there as enthusiasts, depressed that we're not at our favorite park, and all we can do is sit there, in bed, late at night, it's 2 a.m., and watch POVs from all the rides at our favorite parks. I mean, this was especially rough during the pandemic because normally you have a trip to look forward to, but during that time, we had no clue when the world was gonna open back up. Honestly, this is one of my least favorite parts of being an enthusiast because it makes the longing to go back to the ride so much worse. When you yearn to go back to a park like that, it is frustrating that you can't be there right now. But you just can't help but binge watch POVs, and maybe if you're a Universal fan, those Ride Guy videos, man. Ooh-wee! I don't know what the hell that ooh-wee was, but number 4 is learning about all the coaster manufacturers and what ride systems they make. Before I became an enthusiast, if you asked me what an Intamin Blitz was, or if I thought the iBox model was the best coaster model, I would have no clue what you were talking about and think you were a crazy person. However, if you ask me that modern day, I'd tell you the iBox changed the industry forever. However, personally, I like the Intamin Blitz more. This is really just a result of learning what all the coaster jargon means, and this is how you know you're a true enthusiast and you're entering full-on obsession. Like, for the life of me, I can't remember math. I suck at math. I don't know how to find the center point of a parabola or whatever, but I do know the difference between a giga and a hyper. Now, while there are a variety of other canon events, I think we should end with number 5. Watching one of your favorite rides get demolished or rethemed. This one just hurts and cuts deep down to the core. But rides age, and there will come a time when they get less popular and have to be demolished. Unless one of those rides happens to be at Magic Kingdom, in which case there's a high likelihood that that ride is eternal and will outlive you. However, for me, this canon event actually happened to a ride at Magic Kingdom when we lost Splash Mountain. Everyone knows that Splash was the best log flume ever created. Vibrant sets that were full of life without a single empty space in an epic grand finale. However, the ride did only get rethemed, not fully demolished. And it's rethemed to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Sucks. I could make a whole video on why Tiana's doesn't live up to Splash in any form, but the short synopsis is it's really lazily done and has so much empty space. But when you lose your favorite ride, the moment hardens you. And while you'll never forget that one ride that now rests in peace, and sit within our hearts. Rest easy knowing there will be others with whom you will fall in love with.
Hey society, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching that video. Sorry it took so long to get out. I just got back from Epic Universe, but I'm actually on a road trip to Bama Bound right now, so I'm editing it from that. But after Bama Bound, I'm gonna get working on the Epic Universe in a Nutshell video. So thank you for all your continued support. Here's the road to 100K. Society out. Love y'all. Peace.